Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to week 12 of our wellness channel. For those of you who haven't joined in before, my name is Marguerite and I work on the Macmillan Move More service across Wandsworth. The Move More service is a physical activity service working with people living with and beyond cancer to get more active. If you would like more information about the service, I'll leave our contact details below. So either give us an email or a call on that number. I hope everyone had a great weekend and is ready for today's class. As always, we're going to start with a warm-up. Then we'll go through a cardio component just to elevate that heart rate a little bit more. And then we'll go through to a strength-based section of the class, followed by a cool down and some stretches. So for today's class, it is a seated class, so you'll need a nice sturdy chair to sit on. One without any arms is probably best so it doesn't get in the way. You also have the option of adding in some weights to the strength component. I'm going to be using 2 tins of food. You can also use drink bottles, bags of rice, milk cartons, bottles of wine, anything you can grab your hands on. Of course, you can also do all the exercises without any weight. That is fine. Just doing all the movements is great exercise as well. We can just pop those to the side for now because we're not going to need them until the strength-based component. Also, make sure you have got a bottle of water or drink of water nearby. It's very hot this morning and it's really important to stay hydrated throughout the class. As always, remember to go at your own pace and only do what you can. Skip any exercises that you don't feel comfortable with performing. If you need to stop, have a break, have a drink, please do so. Return back to the class once you are feeling ready. If you are feeling sick at all before the class starts, or likewise begin to feel sick throughout the class, please do stop the class and only turn back again when you're feeling up to it. If there are any exercises that you're not quite sure if they're safe for you to perform, again, those contact details are in the description below. So please do get in touch with the Move More team and we can set you up with an initial consultation and provide some physical activity support. So we'll get started with our warm-up. So we're going to sit nice and straight in our chair, feet flat on the floor, back nice and straight, head looking forward. We're just going to start with a few nice deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Last one, nice deep breath in and out. All right, we're going to slowly start waking up all the joints in our body. We're going to start at our neck and work our way down, keeping a nice straight back through all these movements. We're going to start by turning our neck to the right and then gently turning it to the left. So don't strain our bodies too much during these exercises. This is just a warm-up to slowly wake up our body and get it ready for exercise. Alrighty, one more in each direction. Same with our neck. Now we're going to go up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. Again, just nice gentle movements. Just a couple more. Last one, up and then down. All right, now we're going to do a nice big circular motion, going in a clockwise direction. So trying to keep the rest of the body straight and still, and just focusing on the movement of the neck. Okay, and change directions, going circular motion in the anti-clockwise direction. All right, last one. All right, we'll move down to our shoulders or do some shoulder shrugs. So I've got my hands on my thighs and we're just going to raise our shoulders up towards our ears and then back down. So keeping our back nice and straight. All right, just a couple more. Last one. All right, sticking with the shoulders, we're going to bring our arms forward. If you need, just do one arm at a time or both arms together. All right, just a couple more forwards. All right, and now changing directions, taking our arms backwards. Again, one arm at a time if you need. Just go at your own pace. Just slowly waking up our bodies. Do a couple more. Last one. Alrighty, we'll move down to our wrists. Extend our hands out straight in front of us. We're going to do a nice big circular motions with our hands going outwards. Alrighty, and changing directions, bringing them inwards. Great. Now moving down to our abdominals, we're going to do some twists. So we're going to put up one arm on top of the other out in front, and we're just going to twist to the right and then to the left. Again, just a nice gentle twist. Don't strain the body too much. So we're going to do this exercise a little bit later as well on the strength component. But for now, just a gentle twist to each side. Do one more on each side. Great. We'll do some side bends. Right hand up, straight up above our head. Left hand to the side. And we're just going to bend to the left. As if you're picking something off the floor. One more on this side. Alrighty, and changing sides. Left hand straight above. Bending to the right. Keeping our feet flat on the floor. And body nice and straight. Excellent. All right, moving down to our knees. We're going to do some kicks. So just straightening your leg up as if you're kicking, alternating legs, right leg and then your left leg. Don't have to take it that high off the floor. Just raising it as high as you can. All right, a few more. Going to be doing this exercise in the cardio component as well. We'll do one more on each leg. Excellent. All right, now down to our ankles. We're going to do some ankle rotations, starting with our right foot. So pick up our right foot, and then we're going to do a nice big circular motion in a clockwise direction. Again, you don't need to pick it up so high off the ground, just high enough off so it doesn't hit the floor. All right, and changing directions, going anti-clockwise. Perfect. All right, foot down, going with our left foot now, starting in a clockwise direction. All right, changing direction, we're going anti-clockwise now. All right, popping that foot down. One more exercise on each of our ankles. We're going to do an ankle pump. So we're going to start with our foot facing towards the ceiling and then twist, pumping it down towards the ground. So up towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. Excellent. foot. Just a couple more on our right foot. All right, changing feet onto our left foot now. So toes pointing towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. Good job. Just a couple more. All right, perfect. We'll give our hands a bit of a shake each of our legs. All right, I hope you're feeling warm enough to start the class. Grab a drink if you need. Keep that water nice and close. Remember to stop at any point throughout the class to have a break if needed and return once you're feeling up to it. We're going to get into our cardio component. So we've got 6 exercises. We're going to do each exercise for about 45 seconds to a minute. We'll do all the exercises, then we'll have a break, and then we'll do each of those exercises one more time. I'm just going to start the timer. Alrighty, so our first exercise is just marching. So we're just marching on the spot, getting into a wee rhythm. Got my alternate arm and leg working together. Keeping that back nice and straight, head looking forwards. All right. Try to pick those knees up a little bit higher if you can. Swing those arms a little bit higher as well. About 10 seconds left of marching. All right, we're going to stick with our legs marching, but we're going to change our arms. We're going to bring our hands over as if we're doing freestyle on the pool. So we did this in the warm-up. If you need, take your legs out of it and just do the arms, or take the arms out of it and just do the legs. Whatever works for you. A little bit longer of this exercise. Alrighty, just a few more seconds. We're going to change the direction of our arms. We're going to go backwards as if we're doing backstroke in the pool. In 3, 2, 1. All right, taking our arms backwards. Again, take out the legs if you need, or take out the arms. Just move your body in any way you can. Good job. We've got 3 more exercises after this one, and then we'll have a break. All right, about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, taking our arms out of it, we're just going to kick our legs up, alternating our legs. So we did this in the warm-up, keeping that back nice and straight. Try and get those legs a little bit higher than you did in the warm-up. Good job. Keep going if you can. Remember to keep your back nice and straight, head looking forwards, and just kicking one leg at a time out in front of you, just as high as you can. For about 15 seconds left. We're going to keep with our kicking, but if we can, we're going to add in some punches. So we're working the whole body, really getting that heart rate nice and elevated in 3, 2, 1. Stick with the kicks if you can, and just add in some punching. Of course, if you need, take out the legs and just focus on the upper body. Otherwise, both together. So it's just a punch straight out in front of you. Again, back nice and straight, head looking forward. Good job, everyone. Keep going if you can. Got one more exercise before we have a break. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, we're going to do a seated jack. So heel tapping diagonally to the side, and then just raising your arms up as well. If you need, take the arms out of it. Just focus on the legs, really extending out as far as you can, tapping that heel on the floor and then bringing it back in, alternating legs. Good work, halfway, 30 seconds left. Good job, everyone. We'll have a break after this one. 10 seconds, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, perfect. We will have a break, grab a drink. It is very hot today. Maybe open up some windows or some doors if you can. We'll have about 45 seconds to rest, and then we'll do all those exercises one more time. Of course, if you need a longer break and you're not quite ready to come back in when we start, please just continue to rest and join back in when you're ready. So the exercise we're starting with again is our marching, just marching on the spot. Got a little bit longer of our break to go. All right, about 10 seconds, and then if you're ready, we'll get back into it. Starting with our marching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Marching, getting into a bit of a rhythm. You might be able to get your legs a little bit higher, arms a little bit faster. Keep going. Do each exercise one more time, and then we'll get into the strength component. Got about 20 seconds to go. Almost there for this exercise. So we're keeping our knees marching. We're going to do our freestyle in 3, 2, 1. All right, doing our freestyle, bringing our arms up and over in a forward circle. Again, if you need, taking the legs out of it or taking the arms out of it. We're about halfway. Our heart rate is nice and high now. Getting a little bit of a sweat on. Really working the whole body. About 10 seconds to go. Next exercise after this one continuing with the march, and we're doing our backstroke. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do our backstroke. Again, if you need, taking the legs out of it or keeping the arms out of it and just sticking with the march. All these exercises can be adapted just for you. It's really important just to do what you feel comfortable doing. Just moving that body in any way that you can. About 20 seconds to go. Our next exercise after this, our arms get a bit of a break, and we're just going to go into our kicks. About 10 seconds left of this exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms on your hips or at your sides, and just kicking one leg after the other out in front of you. Might be able to get a little bit higher than the first round now that the body's nice and warm. Keeping that back nice and straight, head looking forwards. We're about halfway, 30 seconds left. All right, so our next exercise after this one, we're sticking with our kicks. And if you can, we're going to add in our arms and do some punches. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, sticking with our kicks, punching straight out in front of us. Again, if you need, taking out the legs, just punching, taking out the punches, and just kicking. Good job, everyone. One more exercise after this one, then that is our cardio component done and dusted. All right, about 20 seconds left. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, going to our seated jacks. So heel tapping to the diagonal, arms coming up. Again, just take out the arms if you need. Focus on the lower body. Really stretching out that leg if you can. Good job, everyone. We're almost there. This is our last exercise, and then we'll have a break. "30 seconds. Picking up the speed a little bit if you can. Extending that leg a little bit further. Arms going a little bit higher. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. We'll have a break. Next set of exercises are our strength exercises. So if you have weights, this is where we're going to add them in. Got 6 exercises, 2 exercises for the upper body, 2 exercises for the lower body, and 2 exercises for our abdominals. We'll have a little bit of a longer break. Going to do each exercise for 12 repetitions, going through all of the 6 exercises, and then we'll go through and repeat all those exercises one more time. So continue to have a break, and I'll just talk you through the first exercise. So we're starting with our upper body, our shoulders, with our shoulder press. Feet flat on the floor. We're going to start with our elbows up at shoulder height. Then we're going to press our hands up. They're going to meet in the middle above our head, and then pulling apart and back down to starting position, and that'll be 1. So we'll do 12 together. If you grab your weights, we'll go to starting position, elbows up at our shoulders, and here we go. We'll do 12 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. We'll pop our weights down. We're going to go to our lower body. We're going to do some sit to stands. So we're going to start with our hands crossed over our chest. So we're not tempted to use them. Feet flat on the floor. Bring yourself forward on the chair. And just using our lower body, we're going to go from a seated position, using our legs and standing upright, and then pushing your bottom back and sitting on the chair, back to a seated position. So we're not using our arms throughout this exercise. We're going to keep those crossed over our chest. So for this one, go at your own pace. I'm going to do 12, but if you can't do 12, just do however many you are comfortable with performing. Alrighty, we will go together now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. All right, the next exercise is for our abdominals. We did this in the warm-up. It's our abdominal twist. So one hand on top of the other, feet flat on the floor. We're going to twist to the right and then to the left. All right, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. All right, going back to our upper body, grabbing those weights. We're going to work on our chest with the chest press. So our arms are going to start in the same position as our shoulder press. So elbows at shoulder height, but this time we're going to keeping our elbows at shoulder height. We're going to bring our arms in, so our arms and hands meet in the middle, and then separating them back to starting position. So we'll do 12 of these together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Perfect. All weights on our thighs. We're going to work our calves with some heel raises. So our feet start with flat on the floor, and then we're going to raise our heels up so that our toes are just in contact with the floor, keeping our knees close together, and then lowering them back down. That would be 1, keeping our back nice and straight during this movement. All right, we'll do 12 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. All right, copying those weights down and out the way. We're going to do a double leg lift. Turn to the side. So this is working our abdominals. This is also a good exercise for our legs. So we're going to have our feet and legs close together, holding onto the side of our chair with both hands. We're going to keep our back nice and straight, keep looking forward, and we're going to raise our legs up together and then back down. All right, so just raise your legs as high as you're comfortable with. Try not to lean back as you're doing it. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Really hold onto the sides of that chair to help you. Alrighty, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great. All right, so those are our 6 exercises, and we'll do each of those one more time. Grabbing our weights to go back to our shoulder press. I just remind you what that one looks like. So our elbows at shoulder height. And we're just going to press our arms straight up above to meet in the middle above our head, and then lowering our arms back down to shoulder height. Alrighty, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. All right, popping those weights down and out the way because we're going back to our sit to stands. Feet starting flat on the floor, arms crossed over our chest. We're going to just engage our lower body, standing up to an upright position, and then pushing your bottom back and lowering down to a seated position. All right, so for this one, remember, go at your own pace. If you can't quite do the 12, that's completely okay. Just do however many you're comfortable with performing. All righty, we'll start together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Great. Alrighty, back to our abdominals with our abdominal twist. One arm on top of the other out in front. We're going to twist to the right and then to the left. Just like that. Maybe twisting a little bit further than the first round if you can. All right, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great, all right. We'll go into our chest press. So grabbing those weights again, same starting position as our shoulder press, elbows at our shoulder height, and then we're going to bring our elbows and hands in to meet in the center, and then pulling them apart back to starting position. Trying to keep our arms and elbows at this height the entire time. Alrighty, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Alrighty, down to our lower body, working our calf muscles again with our heel raisers. So feet start flat on the floor. We're going to raise our heels off the ground so our toes are just in contact, keeping our legs close together and slowly releasing them back down. All right, let's do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alrighty, popping those weights down for our last exercise. We're going back to our double knee lift. So turn to the side, keeping our feet and knees close together, holding onto the side of our chair with both hands, keeping our back nice and straight. Head looking forward. We're going to raise our legs up together just as high as you can, keeping that back straight and then releasing them back down. Right, 12, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job, everyone. That is our strength done. I'll take you through some stretches. We'll start with our lower body. We'll do a hamstring stretch, so keeping our left leg flat on the floor. Extending out our right foot so our heel is on the floor, toe raised, popping both our hands on our right thigh and just slightly bending forward from the side, right foot out in front, heel on the floor, toe raised, and with a slight bend forward, feeling that down the back of your right leg. Hold this for a little bit longer. All right, and changing legs. Right, left heel out in front, both hands on your left thigh, slight lean forward, feeling it down the back of your leg. Right, holding it for a little bit longer. Alrighty, next stretch. I'll turn the chair around. Bring yourself forward on the chair to one side. You're going to pop your left leg backwards just as far as it's comfortable. And you should feel that down the inner thigh of your left leg. Make sure you're holding onto the chair on with your right hand to keep you balanced and make sure you don't fall off. All right, and switching to the right side of your chair, hold it on with that left hand, popping your right leg backwards, just as far as you can, feeling that stretch down the inner right thigh. Alrighty, we'll do a shoulder stretch. Right arm across your chest, left arm coming underneath it, using it to pull that arm closer to your body, feeling it in your right shoulder there. Holding for a little bit longer. Great, right, left arm across your chest, right arm coming underneath, pulling it closer to you, feeling it in your left shoulder. Excellent. We'll do a chest stretch because we use that through our chest press. So you're going to pop your hands slightly behind you, pushing your chest forward to your chest here. Holding it for a little bit longer. All right, and release. We'll stretch our wrists. So just having your palm facing up towards the ceiling, using the other hand to pull it down. Doing that stretch along the arm. All right, and changing sides. Palm towards the ceiling, other hand pulling the fingers down. Alrighty, we'll do a side stretch, right hand up above our head and bending to the left. So if you're going to pick something up off the floor, feeling a nice stretch down the side of your body on the right hand side. All right, and changing sides, left hand up above the head, bending to the right, feeling the stretch down the left hand side of our body. Alrighty, we'll do a couple deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Last one, deep breath in and out. Shaking our hands, shaking our legs. Thank you for joining me this morning, everyone. I'll be back on Thursday for a higher intensity class. It'll be a standing class at a moderate intensity. So if you're up for it, please do join me for that one. Otherwise, I'll be back on Tuesday for another chair-based class. Please do provide any feedback or comments you have below. If you want to get in touch with the Move More service, the contact details are below, so please do feel free to give us an email or a call. Have a good rest of the day, everyone. Enjoy the nice weather this week, and I will see you either on Thursday or Tuesday. Thank you.